What's going on, guys? This is Kraken King coming back at you, and in today's exciting video I want to show you how to make contact with the ISS in 2025. So stick around. You'll need a ham radio. A ham radio license is optional. You do not have to have a ham radio license to do this. In this video I will be showing you the exact frequencies and offsets that you will need to know to make contact or your first QSO to the International Space Station. And also in this video I'll be sharing you with my secret links to how I track the ISS to be able to know how to make better contact with it. So if you're interested in that, then stick around, but you better hurry. They plan on decommissioning the International Space Station in 2030. Well, welcome back. In this video, I want to show you how to make contact with the space station using a very inexpensive radio from Amazon. So we'll start with this radio, which you guys will need to pick up. This is the radio that I use. It is the UV82 right here, Baofeng. And so once you get your radio, you want to make sure that your antenna is seated properly up here at the top of the base. Then you'll want to come down here and you will want to make sure to put in the correct frequency. So as we scroll down here, you'll find this link in the description below, but this is the website that I use to track the International Space Station. This is the satellite number if you'd like to put it in here. But as you scroll down here, you will see this uplink 145.990 for those of you that have a ham license. For those of you that are just listening to the ISS, then the downlink will just be 437.800. Your mode and tones are here for you ham guys. But for us other people, we're just going to focus on 437.800. So go into your radio, and if you hold the menu button down and turn on the radio, it will go into channel mode. If you're in the wrong mode, then shut it off, hold the menu button down again and turn it on until you get into a mode that you can manually program in that frequency. This is the frequency that you're going to want to program, 437.800. So you're going to go to your radio, you're going to put in that frequency. And another tip is once you have your antenna on properly, up here at the top, you have your frequency set. You'll notice there's a black little triangle pointing down in front of that 452. That is the station that you're listening to. If you have the station at the top and that triangle is not on it, you will not hear the ISS. Also, what you want to do is go into the menu settings, go to your squelch, and turn it completely off to where you can hear static. Once you have your radio set like that, then now we can proceed to the next step. What you're going to need to do is go to your local weather, and I usually do 10-day forecasts because it correlates with this 10-day forecast with the ISS passing over your location. So go to your favorite weather app. You want to pick a day that has no clouds. So Monday and Tuesday in this example would be the best. I'm going to use Sunday the 9th as my example, as tonight will be the 9th, and I'm going to make contact after this video. So now that I know that it's all partly cloudy and I have a pretty good shot of making contact here, I will go over here and I want to click on this 10-day predictions. So once you click 10-day predictions, you'll be taken to this page right here, which should kind of match up with your 10-day predictions of your weather. So you will know which days to completely rule out, even if they're excellent. This would be your best chance of making contact. And as you guys can notice, the color differentiations for good, marginal, and not visible. Okay? Here is the tip that my subscribers get. See this little blue button right here? Click it and you get extra passes. If you don't understand military time, click this little blue button right here and it converts it. So as my example, I don't want to stay up too late on a Friday night party night. I've already previously clicked on this one and noticed that it wasn't optimal. So 9:51 is what I'm shooting for. So if you click right here on this time, it will give you your minute-by-minute pass. And I think that's about it. There's your dinner. So I know to walk out on my front porch at this exact time and face this direction, and that the ISS will be traveling over Mexico. The best time for you guys of ham radio operators will be at max altitude, and it gives you your time and direction, especially if you have a Yagi, and then which way to turn to listen all the way out to the Lake of Michigan. So I guess this right here should help you. If you're lining up multiple passes, you can see how it overlays multiple ones. If you've dirtied this all up, you can go up here and hit refresh, and it'll get your map all cleaned out. But there's the 8 o'clock pass and the 9 o'clock pass for the 9th, or tonight, actually, if whatever today, it's the 7th. So yeah, tonight on March 7th, this is where I will be listening. So if this airs at 6, you guys might jump on and I'll probably air you in the next video. And so with that being said, I believe if you've enjoyed this video, then help me hack the YouTube algorithm by smashing that like button. If you want to join the family and sit in the front row, then hit the subscribe button. My subscribers always sit in the first row and get exclusive first access to content like this. So if you guys would like to stick around a little bit longer and actually go into the cupola of the ISS, then join me on an immersive trip to the ISS. Today's mission ISS will be demoed on the MetaQuest 3. And I will just quickly take you to the cupola and show you the Canadarm, and also pose a question of what continent, by looking at it from the International Space Station, would we be over? And you could post that in the comments below. It may just win you a prize. Thanks for joining me in today's video. I hope that you found the active frequencies helpful. If you've made contact via this video, I would love to hear about how your contact went. And I would love for you to share this with your neighbors or your friends and family to inspire the next generation. Because this ISS will be dunked into the ocean in 2030.
Please select Training, Mission, or Explorer mode.
Once we get into the ISS, you'll notice that we will be weightless. Also, you'll notice on these hatches there will be labels to kind of guide you through. You can notice some of the patches located throughout the ISS from other missions. But this is where you would go to get in the cupola. Let's see if I can actually grab this little block this time. Throw it behind me. As we go in through here, if you ever look at the real space station, you'll notice that sign right there. This is where the toilet is. So we'll go down in through here. I'll quickly show you the toilet and the cool little patch that they have in here, which I found pretty funny, which is actually, if you go and watch the tour of the International Space Station, you'll see that patch. It's pretty cool. And so here is the cupola. To Coop. I will end the video shortly as we come up here into the cupola. This is the Canadarm that I alluded to. If you would like to see me dock an unmanned orbital spacecraft to the ISS using the Canadarm in the mission, let me know in the comments below, and I'd be more than happy to do that mission. And so as I end this video, like I'd said, let's see if you can guess what continent are we currently over. Post that in the comment section below. Try to give you the best view that I can and give you some references of your coastline, but that should be just enough. If you'd like, you can check out the link in the description from 12 years ago when Sunny Williams did the full complete tour of the ISS. And in that ISS, she uses the cloud formations and the color of the soil to know about what continent she's over. And as always, 73.